The walleye is a species of fish native to Canada, the Great Lakes, the Missouri River Basin, and the upper Mississippi River. It is mainly a freshwater fish species that grows 2.5 to 3 feet in length and weighs in on average around 20 pounds as an adult. It is also known for some of its distinct features, like being olive-colored with a white belly, having 2 dorsal fins, one spiny and one soft, and a large mouth with sharp teeth. On average, a walleye lives up to 10 years and is not listed as an endangered species. The walleye is recognized as the state fish in the states of Minnesota, Vermont, and South Dakota.
Walleye are nocturnal, with much of their activity occurring throughout the night. Otherwise, walleye prefer to spend their days in the deep, cool, and quiet waters of lakes, rivers, and reservoirs. In the early spring, walleye start their migration either upstream into creeks and rivers or towards shore to their spawning sites, which they habitually return to yearly. These migrations are typically less than 10 miles in distance and are triggered by the warming weather and increased stream flow due to melting ice and rainfall. At the spawning sites, female walleye will lay upwards of 100,000 eggs in the rocky substrate of the shallows, typically between 40 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. The eggs, which are slightly adhesive, stick to the bottom of the shallows, which helps to aerate them, and will incubate for 2 to 4 weeks before hatching. As juveniles, the walleye feed on small insects and invertebrates, but as they continue to grow, walleye eventually become piscivorous, where their diet consists primarily of other fish.
One of the only predators of walleyes are humans, making the fish a top predator. Eggs in young walleye, called fry, are typically predated by other fish such as bass, catfish, and perch. As for harvesting walleye and sauger in Minnesota, the season opened this year on May 11th and goes until February 23rd of next year. The daily bag limit is 6 and the minimum length for a walleye is 15 inches. Only one can be above 20 inches.